Hello and welcome to Soulfully Illumined. My name is Sheena and today we are going over the full moon in Libra energies. Well, we came through that new moon in Aries energy, and I don't know about you, but I've been feeling that electric field, that electric energy, and it is continuing to come through, come into our beings, come into our reality, come into Gaia for the purpose of clearing out the old and allowing space for the new. So that leads us into this full moon in Libra, which is a pink moon. And no, I did not plan this shirt to match the theme. It just kind of worked out and I'm like, oh, let's just go with it. Anyway, so this full moon in Libra is a pink moon. And when I was feeling into the energies, I saw this beautiful pink moon, and you know, the energies feel really soft and light. And the purpose of that, well, one of the many purposes, but the main ones that I was shown was, number one, it is the softness that will create the space. Now, that's coming through in multi-levels. So number one, that could be making space within the body to allow more energy to come in, making space within your physical reality on how you're doing your experience. It could be as well as relationships and how you interact in relationships. But the softness in the energy is there to just create space, to allow this newness to come in. Now, that continues into, so the whole pink moon aspect of it is the energies just felt really soft, and the feeling of compassion and grace. And, you know, that's typical Libra, right? So Libra energy is very diplomatic, likes harmony, likes softness, likes everyone to just kind of get along and flow and be happy. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. It's like that will be coming up. It's like the glowing of the pink is coming up. And just like the moon has craters, those dark spots, it's coming up and it will bring up those blockages within us that are preventing us from having a more softer experience of life. And having that feeling of compassion, first off with ourselves, and compassion with others. So that's going to be coming up, and that's that balancing act we're doing, right? That feeling of peace and love and compassion and oneness of all. But then the darker side of it is, where are we preventing ourselves from feeling this? You know, where is that balance? And that is the Libra, right? The balancing act of you and what you need, and that flow with others, and, you know, our own realms of, you know, the dark and the light within. You know what I mean? I know I was kind of all over the place, but I hope you grasp that. The other part of the compassionate aspect of things is, you know, keep in mind we're going up the spiral. And as much as we're entering in this new phase of our lives, we're still letting go of that spiral. We're letting go of the old stories, the old ways of being, and so forth. So keep in mind that you may be up here in your clarity and your perspective, but someone might be having an experience down here that is similar to what you experience, but the eyes down here, the perspective down here is different from the perspective up here. Which one is right? There's no such thing as right or wrong, because a perspective down here, and this is just symbolic, I'm not saying one is lower than the other, but the perspective down here is different from the perspective up here. Does one make one right over the other? No. And I feel like that's our evolution. It's kind of like that's how we build compassion and lightness towards others, is because we too have experienced these deep hurts, these hurdles, this pain in our reality. And not only that, when it comes to compassion, you know, like only love can win. Like love is the only thing that can win, because as we are moving through this balancing act, it is the balance between the two. It's the union of all of these different aspects. We are one big whole, and we are all looking at different perspectives of the whole, but it's the whole. You know what I mean? And it's like we have to just, I'm so blabbering right now, but I hope you're with me. And what I'm trying to say is that all of these perspectives are not right, are not wrong. They are what they are. And what this moon will bring in is that side of softness within all of us that will create greater balance and harmony within ourselves through compassion and through grace, as well as compassion through others, with others, and the world around us. Interesting, right? Let's see how that plays out. But let's get into the pick a card, and let's get into a little bit more detail about you specifically. We have 3 piles here. We have the first one, which is pile 1, the Moldavite ring. I don't know if you've ever played around with Moldavite, but my gosh, this knocks your socks off. But one of my favorite rings. The second one is the Moonstone pendant. And pile 3 is the pink opal. All right, so 1, 2, 3, feel into those piles, and I will see you at your pile. Hi there. If you picked the Moldavite ring, pile 1, this reading is for you. So keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. You may want to look at the description down below under your pile, because sometimes like I get information a little later. I'm like, damn it, I should have said this, or I should have written this down, and I just kind of let it go. But so just be sure to check down there, and whenever you watch this video, to see if I added anything after the fact under your description. All right, so let's get into the major theme for the full moon in Libra for you. And yeah, that's what I was feeling. Solidity, and it says inner core. So what I was really feeling with you was like this quiet time. Like I feel like this full moon energy is going to be real quiet and contemplative for you. So important, because it could be that there's a lot of information that's coming in for you. Information, clarity about just different, no waffles. Sorry, my cat is ready to just like, buddy. Yes, you want to say hi? Fantastic. All right, so let's just, there we go, bud. Where was I? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of information that comes through for you, greater clarity, that may kind of knock your socks off in a sense of how you really thought life was may not actually be the case. I'm not quite sure how, but it's something that's impacted your inner core. How no waffles, no. I'm sorry, she's playing with the stones. You're ridiculous. And I feel like that's part of it, is like just play with it. Don't take it all so serious. And that's why the soft energy is there to support you during this process, is to just take it all lightly and just allow it to show you like a movie what needs to be seen. because this cracking of the core that's happening for you is just going to really just set the framework for what's to come with you, for you, as you. So open up to the world around you, and I think for you, like being in that observer state is truly key, because as you stay in that observer state, pile one, it's like you're going to see it. It's going to be like all this information coming through, and so you might need like your nights coming up to the full moon, and even like a little bit afterwards, and then release work throughout until the end of the month. Will be a time of just like contemplation and going within. And then you're going to feel through that eclipse period at the end of the month, just that shift. All right, that's what it feels like anyway. And so it's like this time, just be observant, watch out, because these are key principles that need to shift, okay, within you to create better, greater, more balanced growth in your world. Okay, and then here you can see like I never noticed that before actually, how there's a woman there and the masculine, the male here. And what I'm getting here is, I know typically it's divine masculine and feminine, but here what I'm getting is a lot with relationships for you, Pal One. It's how you viewed relationship. It's kind of like confined you in a way. And so this information coming through is going to just break you open in a way that will just give you greater possibilities and greater peace in the long run. All right, so just be open to the opportunities. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to use the Sacred Travel Oracle deck to get a little bit more information for you. Yeah, see, watching clouds. Lie down, rest, and relax. Pile one, please, Spirit. The moon in Libra. You're going within for sure. And I think you're going to see how you've been putting yourself in that box. Just basically how I said before. This is confirmation, and it's in reversed. It says, vast vistas, expand your horizons. It's a good thing, Pile One, because then you know that you need to get out and how to get out of it. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Yeah, this isn't much of an action time for you at this moment. The action's more in the contemplation. So, as I said, like with Waffles playing with the stones, it was like, just play with it. Enjoy this time, because watch it like a movie, because in actuality, this is an illusion anyway. So watch it as a movie and allow it to just kind of go by, and give yourself the space to contemplate, to dream, to journey, and see where you want to take the next aspect of your life, right? Then we have Voyage of the Heart, and it says, love flows through you and to you. Let me show you the card first. And that was in reverse as well. And what I'm seeing here is like more of that hanged man position. There's things that are going to be transmuted through your mind. All right, Pile One. And it may make you angry. There may be moments where you might be angry, even a little bit defensive. And that's why I say watch it like a movie, because it is showing you so you can transmute it. And the best point is that balance, right? Is that middle ground of neutrality. Gosh, I really can't speak today. So it's that point that's really going to help you to not stay triggered and to really just stay balanced through it. Know that you may have a rush of emotions as you move through this period. It's a-okay, because this rush of emotions is just pulling up all that stuff that I feel like you've been holding on to. I'm hearing years or generations, and it's all good. Anything else? Yeah, allow it to transpire. Just allow yourself to move through it. Okay. Now here, grace and gratitude is also in reverse. Through gratitude, joy expands. Yeah. So that's what it looks like upright. And it feels like here with you, it's, you know, when we're in life, right, we're in it, right? So it's kind of, we don't really take the time to really see the things that are truly around us until we kind of stop, and then we just, you know, take inventory of what's around us and what's going on and so forth. And I feel like that's kind of why you're in this slower pace, is so that you can take inventory. You can see what's going on around you, really pay homage to your journey thus far, and release some of the old programs from the past, but also have gratitude and compassion for what you've gone through and who you've become today. And compassion for others, as you know, like I said, with relationships, their journey. So it's, this time for you is going to give you the time to have that gratitude for others, for yourself, and help you to kind of just stretch out into, you know, vast vistas. See a bigger world than the box that you've been confined in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take a couple more with the, what is this, the magical spell cards. This one wanted to come out today, and I usually don't. I love these cards, but I usually don't really use these. So for pile one, for the full moon, okay. Yes, definitely. So pile one, it says here, card 29, healing. And it says, candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. If you would like, you can take a screenshot of these. They're just really beautiful. But this is a healing time for you, is what I'm getting. It's a healing time. It's a time of clarity. It's a time of understanding. It's a time of you releasing the past from the mind to really allow that heart to come out and sing. That's what this time is for you. It's a card 29, which is an 11. And to me, I really feel like the angels, that higher vibe, is just really around us to help support us and guide us and give us that peace at this point in the evolution. So allow that to happen. Here, card 15, it says glamour. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibilities. And that, again, is what's coming through, is that, you know, by having that observer mind, it's, you're going to see a realm of possibilities, many possibilities of how you've been missing out on some opportunities and possibilities, and how there's still room there for other possibilities. Or perhaps you are finding, you're opening yourself up to possibilities that do bring you greater joy and help you with your healing, or help you with your, just your heart, right? Just really enabling the heart. Card 22, safe travels. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. Through this process, pile one, you are finding your home within yourself, that inner peace, that inner core. That is so key. I'm looking at 22. That is so key to who you are, your fundamentals. You know, and that's what this path is really about. It's not about others. It's about really finding ourself, our sovereignty, our authenticity, and being able to fully express it to the world, which leads to the psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protect me strong and bold. And what I'm getting with this is that you have been shielding yourself for a very long time and putting yourself, like I said, in the box. But this time, for this full moon in Libra, is going to give you the opportunity to just clean that slate, clean some parts out so you can really open yourself up and know that you are always protected. Not only do you have the guts and gumption within your human self, but your light is bright and strong. Your light is bright and strong. So during this dreaming period and this time of contemplation, mirror work for you, my friend, is key. Looking into the mirror and actually looking into your eyes, if that resonates with you, and just either talk to yourself if you feel inclined to, or just literally look in the mirror and look into your eyes and just connect with the eyes. That will be super powerful. As I hear this airplane just flying by. All right, so that is your reading, pal one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi there, pal two. If you picked the Moonstone pendant, this reading is for you. So when I was feeling your energy, like it feels like you're going to be really feeling and sensing the moon, which makes sense. You got the Moonstone pendant. So you're going to be really feeling it during that full moon. But let's look at the major theme. What is that? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Damn. Power. Volcano, baby. Pile 2. I'm feeling that electric energy really coming through you. I know this is like fire and whatever, but fire stems from electricity or can be electric. You know, there's that connection there. But anyway, my point is this. You're going to be feeling the moon. There's been a lot of electrical energy coming in, as I had said in the intro and the collective message. I feel like it's going to be really amplified for you at this point. Self-care is key, my friend. Self-care. But it's not a bad thing, because what's happening is that fire, that electric energy is creating fire and clearing out, burning out the old, right? Just like with the volcano, when the volcano erupts, you know, we have molten lava that comes through and just burns everything in its wake. And then when it finally cools down, that's how new land is built. Well, that's one of the ways, right? New land is built. And so for you, pal 2, I feel like that's kind of what's happening with you. Number one, on an energetic aspect, we have that energy coming in that's, you know, just really clearing out the old stuff energetically for you, purifying the old stuff. Okay, purifying your body, energetic body, mental body, spiritual body, ethereal body, you know, all that jazz. All right, that's what's happening energetically. Now, this full moon in Libra, though, on like a physical, mental, like it just feels like you will be on fire. In a way of, and this could come through in several different ways, but it's like this expansion energy is what I'm feeling for you, pal 2. Like the energy coming through is just like expansion. And that expansion is through the vessel, but it's like, I think, yeah, I guess power is a good word to describe the energy. It's like you're going to be feeling your power. It may not be in the way that you think, because, you know, we think, oh yeah, I'm powerful, I'm strong in the mind. But I feel like you're going to be feeling it in your body, like this charge in your body. And you're going to be feeling the power that you physically have in your vessel. But it could come through also mentally for you, pal 2, in a sense of really just gaining better awareness and understanding of what your abilities are. Now know this too, this is a side note here, that this energy coming through can come through in different perspectives, like different ways. Like, you know, if used constructively, you can use this charge to really start to create something beautiful, right? If you're feeling creative, and I feel like that's the best way to channel this energy because there's a lot of charge, and just really channel it into something that's creative for you. And I would follow your heart for that one, not so much your mind, okay? Because then it's just so easy to bring all that energy into the mind and then just kind of get stuck there, you know, kind of like, you know, accountants are during tax season. But instead, it's like use that energy in a heart-based way. So you're channeling that energy through the heart, really magnifying the heart space and allowing that to come through. All right, so number one, what you're doing is you're opening up the heart. Number two, you're channeling that energy towards something creatively, which overall will just kind of relax the body, relax the mind, and, you know, release some of that surge that's happening. Now, you can use it that way. The other end of the spectrum would be like anger, and really just like busting out in anger. So if you feel like you're busting out in anger, my friend, you may want to channel that somewhere in the middle, you know, like that the creative outlet. But at the same time, if you're feeling that anger and that stress, that's okay. That's that coming through the darkness, coming up, bringing that compassion, that softness up through that darkness that I mentioned in the collective reading. And for you, in that instance, if you're feeling that anger, you may want to look at that and neutralize that. Where is this coming from within me? Because that's something that just needs to be cleared within you. All right? Give yourself the space and time during this period, okay? Because, and I would say into the end of the month, and even possibly eclipse season, or the eclipse at the end of the month, but definitely during this full moon. So let's continue on. For pile 2, please. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, let's do that again, shall we? All right, so for pile 2, please, Spirit, the full moon in Libra. Yeah, it's time for action for you, my friend. Oh, yeah. All right, pile 2. So, answering the call, the time is now. As I said, the surge coming in, right? That surge coming in is putting you into action mode. Yes, self-care is key, as I mentioned before, but self-care could come in the form of action as well. Follow your inspired ideas, insights that come through during this period, because it's like the door's open and ready for you to walk through. If you haven't watched my message from the Starseed reading that I just posted, I think it said I am ready, or you are ready, or something like that. If that resonates, you may want to check that one out. But it feels like it's time for you to walk through that door. You know, you've gone through the majority of the clearing. It's like you're just ready to just kind of unleash yourself into the world. And now is the time for you to start that movement forward. It says here, lie back, rest, and relax. This reading is like the opposite of like pile 1. It's really interesting. Watching clouds, and that's in reverse. Because I feel like it's time for you to stop resting. Like you've been resting for a long time, pile 2, or at least for a little while. And it's time now for the action period of your life. All right? It's time for you to move forward and get off from that daydreaming and really start to implement some of the things that you wanted to implement that, again, bring you joy, pile 2. Bring you joy from the heart. And really use that creatively, like really use that creativity in your own authentic expression. You'll find that you will receive the support as you continue to move forward. The key for you, Pile 2, is to really just be your authentic self. That's it. That's the key. You're ready. You wouldn't be sent forward. You wouldn't feel that surge to move forward if you weren't ready. You're ready. It's like you finish that completion point, you're done, and you're ready to move forward into this new territory. Know this, you may not know where you're going. That's okay, because it's a new chapter. It's a whole new reality. How could you know? Right? You know, it gets me. Like, you know, business plans, and you know how banks want business plans and all of that to get loans and blah, blah, blah. And it just baffles me because I had a business. And I'm like, you know what? You can write that stuff all you want, but it never ends up like that. Like, it really doesn't. Like, if you follow the flow, it never ends up like that. Like, yeah, there might be moments, but it's more so just to ease the mind of, you know, the bank or these people that are financing the project versus what's in actuality. So remember that, Pile 2, that you may not know. If it eases your mind, write down the list. If you know better, like meaning that you know that it's not going to ease your mind, then just do it. Take the first step and do it your way. Because this is a whole new reality, a whole new chapter for you that's coming through. And it's time for you to do it your way. Just like the peacock. Look how beautiful that is, how it just kind of pops in that entire scene. All right, and then we have bottom of the deck here, infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. See that? But it came out reverse. And I feel like it came out in reverse because I have this really active imagination, but the way that I'm seeing it is all of it just kind of dropping out in front of you. So it's like, you just have to be present and keep walking, my friend, because it's all going to kind of just manifest in front of you. Yeah, and you might be like, yeah, whatever, Sheena, you're BSing me. But it's like we've entered into this new reality. Notice how synchronicities and serendipitous moments are coming so much quicker. You ask a question and then like minutes, you get an answer in a song. That's what I'm saying, that you're ready. You might be feeling that sensitivity more and more, but the key is to stay focused. And like I said, hold the course. Stay focused, hold the course. Just stay present. That's really what it's about for you. Okay, and enjoy the ride, because life's too short. So finally, let's complete your reading with some magical spell cards. And for Pile 2, please, Spirit, anything else that you'd like to say? Pile 2, please, Spirit. Full moon in Libra. Any final messages? One more? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so Pile 2, I think, got this as well? Or was it Pile 1? I don't remember now. Okay, so first things first, we have peace. Bridget, goddess in your sacred name, align within me, peace is flame. Card 9. As I said, when you start a new journey, it's hard to see where you're going because, you know, you never walked that path before. Remember, you don't have to see where you're going. You don't have to see where you're going. Follow your heart. You know the drill. You've done this before. Follow your heart. Keep going. Whatever lights you up, that's just what it comes down to. Whatever lights you up or gives you peace, go that way. All right, but follow your own heart. You know the drill. You know the drill. I don't even know what that animal is. I don't know if that's a pig or a mouse. But you may want to just Google the animal, the spirit animal for this. Whatever you're seeing, Google that. All right, I feel like there's a message there for you, but I can't see it with my own eyes. My eyes are blurry. Okay. Next card, Glamour. Card 15. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibilities. It's time for you as you move forward in your life. I was getting this the other day. It's like, well, you know, I was watching The Matrix, Matrix Resurrection. And you know, when they come into the Matrix, they're all dressed up and they're like, their get up with their cool sunglasses and whatnot. I kind of feel like that's what's coming through here in this message. It's like, how do you want to present yourself this time around? Because, you know, at the same time, Libra is about beauty, right? She's about beauty, about love, and all that stuff. And it's like moving forward because it is an action phase of your life. What do you want to look like? What do you want to be like? How do you want to experience this life? This is a realm of infinite possibilities for you. So not only about what you're doing as you move forward, but who you want to be. You know what I mean? Who you want to be, what you want to wear, how do you want to have fun with this life? I feel like that's going to be coming up a little bit. And then last card here, it says, safe travels, keep me safe, let me roam, far away, but bring me home. Card 22. And that was under fellow travelers as well. How interesting is that, right? Fellow travelers, safe travels. And, you know, sometimes I wonder why I pull extra cards, to be honest, because I feel like the message is right above and then it just kind of confirms down below. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a nice message anyway, which is, as you continue to move forward, my friend, as you continue to walk your path, you will find those like-minded individuals. So if you feel like you've done this path for a long time, and if there's anger that is coming up within you during this period, and that could be towards others, it could be towards yourself, it could be resentment for how your life has been led, know this, nothing has been wrong. Nothing has been wrong. Everything has led you up to this moment, and as you continue, you are moving into a more clearer space. You are moving into a space where you choose how you want to live, how you want to be, what you want to wear. And as you continue to move forward, more like-minded individuals will meet you on your path. Home. Home. All right, my friend, home. And then bottom of the deck, card 18, it says, best possible decisions, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me to see what must be known. There will be some wisdom. There's hidden information that you just haven't seen that will be popping up through this full moon. And this could be inspiration. This could be things that just kind of inspire you. Well, that comes back to here, what I was saying. You may be inspired to do things that you've never done before. Or you may be getting an insight about how to do something differently, or some new ideas that you've yet to try. Go with it. Follow your heart. Okay? So that's your message, pile 2. Thank you for watching. Give it a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you next time. Have a great full moon. Bye. Hi there, pile 3. If you picked this pink opal, this reading is for you. And for you, pile 3, what I was just feeling was taking the middle ground. You know, instead of taking one side or the other, for you, for this full moon, it's really emphasizing the middle ground for you, whatever that means. So let's go into your card. This is your major theme. Ooh, I like it. Ignition, fire. Gorgeous. Gorgeous card. And when I was like just kind of feeling your energies, it just showed me something like this, right? So I feel like you're going to have some major downloads coming in through your third eye, okay? And it's going to kind of ripple down your spinal cord. So you may have some like Kundalini energy just kind of rippling through your body at this point, or during this full moon period. But regardless, there's a lot of energy that's coming through that midline all the way down. Okay? Now, what I'm also getting here is that you may even know this. You may even sense it. You probably will sense it, and you're quite aware of it. And that's a good thing, because then you know you're not to be afraid of it, but just kind of allow it to happen. These codes, the information that's coming in for you is going to really just help you into the eclipse period, because what it's doing is it's igniting the internal flame, your internal flame, and I would have to say it's more like the heart. What is it? The high heart? High heart? Is it heart? No, it's the high heart. Aspects of your heart, but also firing you up. Interesting. It's firing you up. Not only that, for some of you, it's like what's going to be lit up are things, patterns that have been a part of your life, your reality, that have been holding you back. But at the same time, you're going to find parts of, you're going to find insight. You're going to gain that feeling of knowing, like that fiery, how do I phrase this? Sorry, pile 3. You're going to get your mojo back. That's what they're saying. You're going to get your mojo back. And it's not about the how. Okay, fine, it's not about the how. But let me tell you how from different aspects. Number 1, you're getting downloads coming in. Okay? You're going to gain some clarity, whether it's through those downloads or it's just through whatever it is, through you just observing life. You're going to gain some clarity and understanding why certain things happen the way that they did happen. Okay, but you're also going to get some inspiration that's going to really light your fire to help you to build a better future. Okay, well, first off, a better now and a better future for yourself and your loved ones. Keep going is what they're saying. It's like, so that must mean that for some of you, you already know this, you've already experienced this, and now it's just a matter of you keeping on. Allow these shifts and changes to just kind of magnify what you've already been doing, because it's helping you to let go of the old chains that have been bogging you down. Left. Left. Have you felt like pile 3 that the mojo's not there or the insight's not there? It's coming back. Just give it some time, okay? Just give it some time. So this period for this full moon is really helping to bring you back into the flow of your life. So the flow that you may not have felt for a little while, it's bringing you back. So it's going to be igniting that internal fire. Let's go a little deeper. We're going to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck for pile 3 Blue Spirit, pile 3 Full Moon, and Libra. Okay, so we have, first off, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. All right, and that's in reverse. Because you're in that active, you're in that active process of the beginning stages of these projects, it feels like. So you may not see the results as of yet, but what's coming through for this full moon, it'll give you a taste. It'll give you a taste of what's to come. Now, there's going to be certain things that will are part of your life that may be dropping away, pile 3. And know this, it's okay. It's just leaving room for the new to come in. Allow it to go. because what wants to come in are things that are more emotionally fulfilling for you. So allow the other things to go. Whatever is dying off, let it go. There's something that's more fulfilling for you coming through. All right? The key here for you is joy, is gratitude. It says here, through gratitude, joy expands. And it's like, enjoy and celebrate the small wins as you continue to move forward, pile 3, because what that's going to do is it's going to continue to feed the fire. Being grateful, appreciative, and then celebrating the small wins, they're so important, right? Like, they're still wins, and you know, as you celebrate them, you're celebrating it, makes it become a bigger win, you know? So celebrate the wins during your journey. They're all important for you, and as you do, what it's going to do is actually build on your self-esteem, build on your strength, build on your own integrity to allow you more momentum to continue to move forward. Also, during this process, you're going to be feeling the compassion for others, compassion for yourself as you continue to move forward. But I feel like mostly it's for yourself, because it feels like you've had a hard run for a while, and it's like this is your time to just kind of pat yourself on the back. It's hard, right? When you continue to move forward and you're going, we don't really do that. But you're starting this new chapter, and that's an important part of the new chapter for your soul, for your heart, to celebrate these different points in time in your evolution. It says here, surrendering to the journey, release control. When it's new, when it's a new journey, when it's moments of just not being clear, it's just so easy to try to take control, right? That's the mind trying to have some form of stability, have some sort of security. And what they're saying here is let it go and allow the heart to lead the way, because you know what's true, you know what's right for you, and your heart has not been wrong. So allow it to lead you, because it's taking you to where you want to go. You're in a really good space, Pile 3. Allow this to come up. Allow the energies to rise up within you. Okay, and remember that place of neutrality as you continue to move forward, and that place of gratitude, because in that space of neutrality, you don't need control. You don't need control, because you know the power that you hold. You know what you're capable of. I can't explain it. It's just, you just know. Like, you don't need to control anything, because you have everything. You have what it takes. So we're going to end off with these magical spell cards. For Pile 3, please, Spirit, any final messages for this full moon in Libra energies? Okay. First card, it says, best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. It's time to stop doubting yourself, Pile 3. It's time to kind of let go of the old story, because you know what you're doing, as I said before. Your wisdom is strong, Pile 3. It takes courage, it takes strength, it takes resilience to stay on that middle ground, okay? That state of neutrality. I don't know, I can't explain it. It's like you've hit this part of your journey where you got it together. So it's like, trust that you know the best decision. Follow your gut. Just trust yourself. That's card 18. 18 might be symbolic. We have an 18 and we have an 8 here as well. This is about you flowing. This is also, 8 is a karmic number of the giving and the receiving, the balancing of energies. And it's like, it's time now. It's cleared. The old is cleared. It's time for you to tell a new story. Next card, prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. If there is possibilities that are coming and they seem easy, it doesn't mean that you need to be suspicious about it, is what I'm getting. Like I said, new chapter, new beginning. Be open to the possibilities, even if it comes very easily to you. Okay? I know this, you have worked for it. You have worked very hard for it. Card 3. This is about your journey now, moving into a different form, moving into a form of self-expression. Allow yourself to express yourself. Fertility is the bottom of the deck. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. This is a more prosperous, fertile part of your journey. Enjoy this ride, Pile 3. Enjoy this ride, because there's a lot that seems to be coming to you. And then lastly here, this third part under surrender to the journey, 29, healing. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. And to me, it's like just letting go of the past. Just letting it go completely and not holding on to the debris of the past. Yes, we take the lessons with us. We take the lessons with us. But that's it. We don't need to take the hurt, the pain. We're like, okay, we learned this. Let's move on. You don't need that extra baggage. Just go with the journey. All right, Pile 3, so that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, but it seems like the energy coming in is really giving you that power surge to help you move forward in your life. Enjoy the downloads coming in. Give yourself that time and space to just, if you need time to assimilate it all, then take that time, okay? So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Give it a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't, but feel like you want to. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.